Okay, I'll read it from here. It says, "For many deceivers are entered into the world, who confess not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh." And this is a deceiver and an antichrist. So again, the question is that many deceivers teach that the Lord Jesus Christ is not the Son of God, who came in the flesh. So what they are saying is that, the Lord Jesus Christ was not born in the flesh, was not born as we were all born. So that's why he's asking here that in Second John, chapter 1, verse 7 says, "For many deceivers are entered into the world, who confess or who say or who proclaim or who say that not that Jesus is come in the flesh." This is a deceiver and an antichrist. So when we hear anyone who comes or says that, the Lord Jesus Christ was not born in the flesh, and what we are to respond is that the person is a deceiver, the person is an antichrist, the person is not a true Christian, because true Christianity upholds the fact that the Lord Jesus Christ was born in the flesh through Mary. And so we can see the questions are left and right. It's coming from New Testament, Old Testament, everywhere. So that is a true truth. Question 4. The Lord Jesus Christ traveled from city to city, preaching and healing some diseases. True or false? All right. So let's go to Matthew chapter 9, 35.
Matthew chapter 9:35. And Jesus went abroad all the cities and villages, teaching in the synagogue and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing every sickness and every disease among the people.
All right. So we can see that in answer to this question, the Lord Jesus Christ traveled from city to city, preaching and healing some diseases or sicknesses. The answer here is false, because as we have just heard, the Lord Jesus Christ went about all the cities and villages, and teaching in the synagogues and preaching the gospel of the kingdom and healing every sickness and every disease among the people. So he didn't heal some, he healed everything. And that is, he delivered them from all their infirmities. So that is a false lie that we know. All right, question 5. Healing miracles of healing miracles by the Lord Jesus Christ sometimes brought people into belief in him. True or false?
True.
All right. So this is given to us John, the Gospel of John 4:49 to 53. Hassan, you want to read? The Gospel of John, chapter 4:49 to 53. This is also in the middle somewhere. We go to the New Testament, Matthew.
Yeah.
So we stand to read.
The nobleman said to him,
Hassan, you want to stand up to read? Just so you pick up the Bible and read. Okay.
The nobleman said to him, Sir, come down before my child die. Jesus said to him, Go your way, your son lives. So the man believed the word that Jesus spoke to him. and he went his way. And as he was now going down, his servant met him and told him, saying, your son lives. Then he inquired of them the hour when he got better. And they said to him, yesterday, at the seventh hour, the fever left him. So the father knew that it was at the same hour which Jesus said to him, your son lives. And he himself believed in his whole household.
Amen. So we see from what we heard now that once the miracles of the Lord Jesus Christ went out and healed people, the person who was involved in this case was the father of the person who was afflicted, and the Lord Jesus Christ just reminded him or informed him, just go, your son, uh, you know, is well, your son lives, your son is all right. And so, and the man believed. He believed twice. There were two beliefs that he had. He believed what the Lord Jesus Christ said. You know, now sometimes we all do that, don't we? All have two types of beliefs. We sometimes hear, sometimes we just believe without considering it. But in this case, he believed without seeing the evidence. That's what we call faith. And he went on his way. Now, as he went, he was almost at home, and the other servant came and said, oh, wow, your son is when he said wow, so he has to believe again because he believed the first time and he has to add the second belief to his first belief. And so the faith now has been doubled, and he believed. And not only him, he encouraged his family to believe, because what they experience was a great miracle, and that's why we need to also broadcast the miracles that God accomplishes in our lives, so that others will know that truly what God has done for us is really amazing, especially the salvation that each of us has been given. So when we get that, we tell everybody else that this is what the Lord has done for us. So true truth. All right.